Kliff gets the slip. Kliff Kingsbury has been fired after 4 seasons with the Arizona Cardinals as their head coach. During his 4 seasons with the franchise, he led the Cardinals to a 28-37-1 record. This was a really interesting experiment. And the reason why I call this an experiment is because we haven't seen something like this go down. Remember, when the Arizona Cardinals first hired Kliff Kingsbury years back, this guy was a college head coach who had a losing record. And even before he took this head coaching job, he was supposed to be going to USC to become their offensive coordinator. So when the news came out that Arizona was going to be interviewing him and then they were going to hire him, it was kind of like, whoa, this probably isn't going to work. And let's be honest, it's even amazing that Kliff Kingsbury lasted as long as what he did as the head coach in Arizona. You don't normally see a average or below average college head coach go to the NFL and then find a way to get the team to the playoffs. And I don't think Kliff Kingsbury was completely bad. You know, his first 3 seasons were promising. Year 1, 5-10-1. Year 2, 8-8. And that's what you want to see out of a head coach. You want to see improvement. You want to see growth. And the Arizona Cardinals did get better the first 3 years under Kliff Kingsbury, statistically and record-wise. Year 3, 2021, they went to the playoffs, 11-6 record, and they got clobbered in the opening round by the eventual Super Bowl champions, the LA Rams. But at one point, this team was 10-2. They were one of the best teams, if not the best team in the NFC at one point during that 2021 season. And then the wheels just completely fell off. And that goes to the main reason why Kliff Kingsbury failed as the head coach in Arizona. The dude was not great at making adjustments, not only in the second half of games, but during the second half of the season. And if Kliff Kingsbury can get better at making those late season adjustments or making those late game adjustments, this dude could probably be a solid coach. The dude isn't completely awful, you know. I mean, it's not like this was just a completely awful hiring. Arizona did make it to the postseason. He did get an extension. So, in terms of, you know, some of the worst coaching hires, I don't think this kind of makes the list. You know, I just think this was a hire that wasn't great to begin with, but it kind of was a little bit amazing that Kliff Kingsbury was able to have a little bit of success in Arizona, although it was pretty brief. So who's going to replace Kliff Kingsbury? He's out. General manager Steve Keim, he's out as well. He pretty much has stepped down. So you're going to be bringing in a new head coach, a new GM. Word on the street is that D'Amico Ryans is one of the leading candidates for this job. Obviously, we already know that they're going to be in on the Sean Payton sweepstakes. Already done several segments talking about the potential of Sean Payton becoming the head coach of Arizona. Make sure that you guys go ahead and check those out. But Kliff Kingsbury is out as the head coach of the Arizona Cardinals after 4 seasons with the franchise. Let me know what you guys think about this firing down in the comment section down below.